She's been called every dirty name in the book: gold digger, home wrecker, mistress, even prostitute. Plain and simple, she's the other woman. She depends on her sugar daddy for financial support, but she's ready to put an end to the reliance and the relationship. Please welcome Candace. Hi, Candace.
Hi, Steve.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into as much of this as we can. Okay. Tell me about this relationship.
So I'm 28 years old, and I've been in a relationship with an older man who's roughly 40 years older than me for at least 10 years. He's really just supported me financially. You know, I'm a sugar baby, so I'm just wanting to move on with my life and in a relationship.
Okay, how did it start?
I was 17 and I wasn't working. I was actually just going to be in my last year of high school. And just standing on the bus stop, he pulled up and, you know, got out and introduced himself. And from there, he just really let me know what all he could do for me financially as far as taking care of me. He bought me jewelry, you know, he used to take me and my friends out, shopping, dining. It wasn't nothing that he did everything. It wasn't anything that he didn't do.
I'm going to assume this didn't start out sexual.
No, it definitely wasn't sexual. It just kind of, he was just kind of waving his money in my face. Mm-hmm. Eventually, probably 8-9 months later, then that's when it kind of transitioned into more of a sexual relationship.
What were the ground rules?
Well, I mean, it happened before I know it. Before I knew it, he just kind of said, you know, I've been doing so much for you. So when are you going to start doing something for me? And at that point, like I said, 8-9 months had rolled past, and he had been doing everything for me. And I kind of felt obligated, kind of felt guilty, because I knew what he was talking about.
So where would he take you for these encounters?
When it did become sexual, he just kind of would reserve rooms, suites, and so we were always going to a hotel until he realized that he was spending a lot of money on hotels. So eventually he bought an apartment for us to kind of go to when we meet up instead of hotels. And then eventually I moved into the apartments. So.
With him?
Well, I live there by myself.
Mm-hmm. So now what I want you to understand at this point is he didn't get this place for you. Mm-hmm. The place is for him. The sugar shack ain't for you. The sugar shack is for the sugar daddy. Mm. And it's the most economical way to do it. Okay, so what else did he pay for?
He definitely put down payments on a few cars. He purchased like 3 cars, mm-hmm. Paid my way through college, daycare for my son, shopping, dining. It just wasn't anything that he didn't pay for.
Stop you a couple things. See, the shopping and the cars, that's the trinket. The daycare was for him. See, he can't come over here and handle his business with the mama if the baby's sitting right there. They make you think it's a great help to you, but the whole time, it's all to benefit him. Mm-hmm. This guy, he's married?
Yeah, he is married with kids, and I don't know them, but...
How does that make you feel?
Well, in the beginning, once I started developing feelings for him, it really hurt and, you know, kind of made me feel like I wasn't good enough.
When you say you wasn't good enough, what do you mean?
Well, because at one point I did want to be in a more committed relationship with him. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of hard accepting that, dealing with that on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm. You do want to get out of this situation?
Yeah, of course. I'm in a different space. I'm not the same person I used to be 10 years ago. Now, I do want that white picket fence. I do know that I'm worth more, and I want marriage, and I want, you know, more kids, and I want so much more that I can't get from him. Recently, I got back in church, and I mean, it's really been a long time coming. It's been a long journey, but it's long overdue.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you said that because I've also arranged to make sure that you get some viewpoints on this whole thing, not just mine. And I can't tell you, but we're going to go to break right now. But going to church right there, best move you could have made in this world, right? You can believe that. Hey, when we come back, we're going to be speaking with a woman who was once in Candace's position, but got out. Now, can she help Candace move on? We're going to find out after the break, right after this. Hey, welcome back, folks. Before the break, we met Candace, a 28-year-old woman kept by a married man who's more than twice her age. She said she wants to break off this arrangement, but doesn't really know how. So, Candace, let me ask you this. What upsets you the most about this relationship?
The fact that he's married and has a family, and I'm sure she doesn't know about me, and that I've spent 10 years that I can't get back investing in a person that is not really with me. Mm-hmm. I'm ready to have a life of my own and start over and really just be like a good influence for my son. Because I do know that I deserve a partner that can be just genuine and be my better half and can be my equal.
Yeah. See, the key here that's going to help you make the clean break is you really do have to understand the value of yourself. Now, I got somebody here that may be able to help you in that way. Let's meet someone with a lot of experience in this area, someone who broke free of her sugar daddy. Please welcome a woman once kept but now coaches women on how to leave their sugar daddies and build wealth on their own. Please welcome Alicia Dunhams. What part of Candace's story resonates with you?
Well, I was dependent on a sugar daddy as well. I was a single mom like yourself, and it was really nice for someone to take care of me. I wanted to feel how that felt.
What was your breaking point or turning point?
Well, the lifestyle just didn't work for me anymore. It was very controlling. There was a lot of rules, and I just didn't feel like I had freedom. I didn't feel empowered as a woman, so it just didn't work for me. So I just kind of quit it cold turkey.
Give me some things, or talk to Candace and what she can do to move on.
Well, Candace, I really feel you. Thank you for sharing your story. I mean, you deserve that white picket fence. You deserve to, fall in love with someone and have kids and, get married. All of those things that women deserve to do, but you're not going to have that unless you say it and you think you can do it. If you can't believe in it, no one else can hold that vision for you. So I hold that vision for you today. Number two is really take hold of your financial situation. Now, I know that might be hard, and if you can't afford something, you just don't buy it. But really take hold of your financial situation to take care of you and your son. And number three is create your own goals and your own dreams and follow them. You don't want this person holding you back. It's just you're so vibrant, you're so young, your whole life is ahead of you. And so I really want that for you.
Wow. See, the way she did it is the way to do it. You got to go cold turkey. You got to do it for your son. You got to do it for yourself. You got to do it for your future. You got to do it so you can get the picket fence, so you can get the car in the driveway, so you can get your own man. What do you think, Candace?
No, that's exactly why I'm here, because I am an example. I mean, I know that I'm an example for my son, but I do know that it's a lot of other women out there in the same situation, and it's not healthy and it's not right.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And let me share something with you. Our mistakes are not just our mistakes. They're very valuable learned experiences. It's the mistakes that we make in life that enable us to turn around and help somebody else. If this woman had not gone through it, she can't write a book to tell other women how to get out. hook up with her, get with somebody else that's gone through it, turn around and teach the lessons that you've learned so this doesn't happen to another young girl standing at a bus stop. You see what I'm saying? I think you could do it.
I can. I'm sure I can.
You can do it?
Yep, I can.
So let's go. I think you're going to be fine because I think you're on track, okay?
Okay.
Keep praying. Don't ever give up.